Hey party people, welcome back to the podcast Vaki Kwetu. It's your host Esther Manyiki, and with me I have been joined by very special guests today. So I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves and their brands and what they do.
Hi everyone, my name is Irene Wanjiko. I run a brand called Bloombags, which deals with hand-woven bags.
Hi guys, my name is Celine. I'm a fashion designer. I run a brand called Sitkadot.
Hi everyone, I'm Faith Wambui. I'm a fashion entrepreneur. I run a brand called Queen's Fashion. We deal with women's wear.
Hello people. My name is Jacqueline Joki. I run a brand by the name Viola Fashion House. Yes.
Hi guys, I'm Wanjohi Sandra. I run a brand named Urban Edge. We mainly focus on urban wears.
Hello people, I'm Naomi Nyambura, a fashion designer from Apex Apparel Designs. Thank you so much. Welcome. We are happy to have you today. Our topic for today, we are going to be discussing lessons from a failed business. As you have all heard, these designers are running very successful brands in Kenya, and I'm sure they have encountered challenges. So let us hear their experiences and maybe how they were able to overcome the challenges.
Thank you, Esther. Well, mine is quite interesting. I started my brand when I was very green, right out of fashion school. And the hand-woven bags industry is quite untapped, if I might say. So I was faced with the main challenge of not really knowing where to source my materials or the cheapest place to get my materials. And that really affected my selling price. It was quite expensive to buy and quite expensive to sell to my clients, and the people around me at that time couldn't really match my price. So that really messed me up for a while because I mainly sourced materials online, and it's nice, but it didn't favor me all the time. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Celine. So the challenge that I've been facing is lack of stock. In lack of stock, I've been selling some items. They were just running at a high price. Some items go faster than the others. So when some items have been picked by the customer, when I'm putting orders, they don't come faster. So that can lead. It made my business to run low. Yes.
Hi everyone, I'm Faith. The challenge that I faced in business is when I first started a business and it failed because of lack of capital. Because lack of capital becomes a direct consequence of a failed business, not just because there's lack of money, but because your financial credibility has been affected. So you find if you start a business and you don't have enough funds to start a business, definitely the business will fail. Yes.
Hello people. My name is Jacqueline. As I said, I run a Viola Fashion House. For Viola Fashion, it became complicated. Actually, the fact of running a business and yet managing a business and still you are in school, it was difficult. Hence, the business ended up not growing, not coming down. It's just there, not growing. No, it was difficult. As we all know, managing a business, you need to be there physically or most of the time to manage a business. Hence, I was not around. Most of the time I wasn't around. The business went down. Yes.
Hello, Wanjohi Sandra, and the biggest challenge we faced was failed partnerships when starting Urban Edge. We started as a group of 10 very enthusiastic students, and then we started having miscommunication, and then we started having mismatched vision and goals. Some wanted to go into shoes, others bags, and then at the end of the day we couldn't go into everything that everyone wanted, so we had to disband and people went their ways.
Hello, as you have heard, I'm Naomi Nyambura from the Apex Apparel Designs. Well, for us, we started very well. Customers came in and out, so many orders, but it came up at a point where we got so many orders, and then the labor wasn't enough, so we had to take some few orders, which led to very little income. And some of the orders started failing. We didn't manage to make all the customers satisfied, so we ended up so bad, and that led to the loss of the company.
Thank you for that, our guest. Maybe just to hear, we would like to find out what was their bouncing back strategy, because as we have seen, they have created very good brands in Kenya, solid brands, and they are doing amazing work. So from you, Irene, let us hear what you did so that you were able to bounce back into the market.
Well, thank you. As I'd said earlier, in the beginning, I majorly focused on sourcing materials online, which is it's a good thing, and most businesses are booming because of the online space. But when you're starting out, it probably won't work for you, because the online space cannot beat our one-on-one interaction with people. So what I did is I asked around from people who make bags as well, even if they were really different from my own design. Some materials are similar, and maybe clients really want the same things. And when I asked around from my friends who have done well in this industry, they really helped me out to visit physical shops, and there I got to compare prices, and I was exposed to a variety of materials as well. So that has been working for me, and my prices are not unrealistic right now. When you charge someone 1,000 shilling for a bag that cannot even fit a phone, they don't make sense of it. But right now, I can give you value for money because I've gotten better places to purchase my materials. Thank you.
Thank you, Irene. Let's hear it from Celine.
After facing serious challenges with the stock storages, I decided to implement the pre-order in time. So I took some pre-orders in time, so that when the customers were coming for the designs, I had them in plenty, and that one saved my business.
Thank you very much, Celine. Faith, what was your experience?
Well, my experience is that I was able to overcome the challenge of lack of capital, where I had to budget. I had to do a budget so that I can be able to know the exact amount that I can start a business with. And then after budgeting, that's where now, if you're running a company, you should have something called transparency, where you should know how the finances are running in the business, so that that company can't be bankrupt. Okay, yes. So
as for me, I came up with strategies in that you have to find someone who is basically educated on how to manage a business, and as well can advise me how to manage a business from far away from the business, and yet he manages the business within the business. That helps the brand grow, as well make big decision for the company. Yeah.
After the failed partnership, we had to regroup. We sat down with the people who had the same visions and decided to choose a leader who would lead. We also decided to assign different roles to different people depending on the capabilities. And that's how we've managed to keep working, and that's how we've come so far as Urban Edge.
Hi again, here, Apex Apparels. So after the failed company, we came back, and as for me as the manager, I did a lot of research on the about labor and how I could get more sufficient labor, which we needed. And I got some few laborers and tailors from local to professionals. Yeah, and we were able to come together and plan our work and manage it very well, which has now led to a very good production. And as for now, I can say we are doing very well.
Thank you so much, our guests. The next time you're looking to start a business, do not fear failure, but embrace the challenges, find solutions, and keep working till you make it. So for today, it's goodbye for now, and we all say kwaherini.